What's up, beautiful people? Today I'm going to be showing you how to make an easy, simple chickpea pasta. We're here in Arizona. I'm making this video while Obina's doing an app consultation call, helping someone out. So let's get started.
Is you rolling? Is you rolling? Is you rolling? Is you rolling?
So this is the chickpea pasta we're using today. We just got this from Safeway, I believe. They also have an organic brand of chickpea pasta, but it's a little more expensive, so we just went with this one. We also have some salt, onion powder, tomato paste, oregano, basil, ground red pepper. You can use cayenne. We got some Roma tomatoes and some red onions. I like using red onions instead of white onions because they're sweeter. So sometimes, a lot of times actually, like if we're having a day where we're super busy and we don't feel like cooking, we will just buy a tomato sauce, especially if it's on sale. But other times, if it's not on sale, or a lot of the tomato sauces that we find just have a lot of sugar in them, like just look at the ingredient list, like they just put sugar in everything. So it's pretty easy to make your own tomato sauce, and it tastes better and it's better for you because it doesn't have a million other ingredients in it. So that is why today I'm going to show y'all how to make tomato sauce. First you got to rinse your tomatoes and onions, and now we are going to get to chopping. So this is how chunky I cut the tomatoes. You can cut them as chunky or as little as you want. You can even blend them to puree them. But it's up to you, because basically just depending on if you like to have tomato chunks in your pasta sauce. Next up, we got the onions. So I'll show you how I cut these. These ones I have already started cutting. I like to lay them all out to reduce the amount of chances of me starting to cry. Okay, so shadows a little here, but we are going to cut off this booty part. So, butt part is gone. If you have refrigeration or a freezer, you can actually save all these parts and then boil them in the future to make vegetable stock. Fun fact. But we do not have any refrigeration, so we will not be doing that. Next, you take it and you cut it in half down this way. You want to save this part on, this little part, because it helps the onions stay together. Bam. Okay. Even though I missed it and didn't do it evenly, it still holds together. So, next, we will be slicing. And the key to reduce the chances of tears, you can see how thin I sliced them here, is to A, not do what I just did and put your fingers all over it and open it, but to also not lean directly over the cutting board so that the gases don't go straight into your eyes. So I just got some olive oil in this pot, and I'm going to saute these onions. So I actually switched to a bigger pot so that more onions can touch the bottom of the pan and get a better saute. And I'm going to add some tomato paste right now because I want the onions to be cooked down a little bit, but I don't want them to be so soft that they're mushy. So this is what it's looking like right now. I just added some water to keep it from cooking down a little too much. And right now I'm gonna add the seasonings. We got onion powder, we got oregano, we got basil, we got a little salt, and we got some red pepper powder. Or instead you could use some cayenne. So we're gonna get this like feeling yummy and flavorful. I like to let the onions cook in the tomato sauce for a bit because it makes it super flavorful and it also gets the sweetness out. So I'll be right back. My beautiful people, I am here to tell you don't skip on your seasonings. You can skip on salt, you can skip on other stuff, but seasonings, that's where all the flavor comes from. And that's what I find, especially with a lot of vegan food. People don't know how to season. So we are here to teach you how to season. It's looking beautiful. I haven't even added the tomatoes yet. I just like to take my time. I'm a slow cook because I enjoy it, relaxing. I'll cook, listen to music, watch some TV, taste stuff as I'm going. It's really relaxing. It's like reading a book. So another cooking key is to taste as you go. Because why wait to the end when you might have messed it all up? There's no turning back. So, let me taste. See, I took a little taste. I've been hanging out with Obina too much. I'm sounding like him. Oh yeah. You want the flavors to be condensed. You want it to be salted enough to bring out more flavors, but not too much that you're like, this is salty. So now I'm going to add in the tomatoes, add a little more water, and just let it simmer, cover it for a little bit. Let all the juices stir in, let the tomatoes break down, let the sweetness of the tomatoes, tomato paste, and onions turn up, and all the spices that I put into it so far will just get soaked up by the tomatoes. I'm hungry. I can't wait to eat this. So I've put the tomatoes in already. I just want to bring this up to a little bit of a boil before I cover it, because like I bring it up to a boil and then let it simmer, because that's how you get the flavors out, and also to help break down the tomatoes a little more because they are hella chunky. So the tomato sauce, pasta sauce is done, and I actually just went ahead, boiled and cooked the pasta. It's one different, it's this cassarisi. I have no idea how to say this, but they look a little weird. This is our chunky pasta sauce. I'm telling y'all, it's delicious. It's time to eat. Let's go.
See how she got me on camera like this? It's hot. But that's homemade. That's homemade right there.